The Lord be with you. A reading from the Holy Gospel according to Matthew. Jesus said to his apostles, "Behold, I am sending you like sheep in the midst of wolves. So be shrewd as serpents and simple as doves. But beware of men, for they will hand you over to courts and scourge you in their synagogues, and you will be led before governors and kings for my sake, as a witness before them and the pagans. When they hand you over, do not worry about how you are to speak or what you are to say. You will be given at that moment what you are to say, for it will not be you who speak, but the Spirit of your Father speaking through you. Brother will hand over brother to death, and the father his child, and children will rise up against parents and have them put to death. You will all be hated because of my name, but whoever endures to the end will be saved. When they persecute you in one town, flee to another. Amen, I say to you, you will not finish the towns of Israel before the Son of Man comes." The Gospel of the Lord. There are details in this apocalyptic vision that Jesus is presenting that perhaps we could quibble with, or which need to be taken by probing kind of the depths of the symbols that he's using. But one thing is very clear in his instructions to us, and that is when we undertake the work of the Lord, especially in circumstances and situations where it is not popular, we have to go forward with the confidence that it is not our work, it is God's work. As I've said many times, the one thing that God does not ask of us, is the thing that we most deeply want. And that is success. We want to feel needed. We want to feel successful. We want to feel that we're doing some good. And Jesus makes it very, very clear. Put that need to satisfy your feelings about doing good on the shelf. Put your need for having measurable success aside and concentrate on fidelity. And what does fidelity mean? It doesn't just mean keep at it no matter what. Fidelity means, first of all, obedience in its fullest sense. And the fullest sense of obedience is not, well, you tell me what to do and I'll do it. The fullest sense of obedience is, and this is what the word comes from, listening. Listen. To begin and end each day listening to the Lord. And it could well be that what we seemed to hear from the Lord yesterday, or last week, or last year, or earlier in our lives, the Lord may be, if we're listening, indicating a different path, a different way, a different action. But what he asks in obedience is fidelity. Once we have listened and sought, as I say, daily, the direction of the Lord, then we can go forth with confidence and follow that direction in union with the Lord. There's one practice that is a very good one. It comes from the Jesuit spirituality, and that is called the daily examen. We often have thought of the examination of conscience as the end of the day, looking at all that I did right, all that I did wrong, and try to do better. But that's not really it. That may be a small part of it, but the major part of it is looking at the day that's passed in the evening, or the day that's coming in the morning. Looking at that and saying, asking ourselves, where is God at work here? How can I listen most effectively to God? Lord, help me to hear you today. In the evening, where has God been working? How have I been responsive to him? And where do I need to improve? So I think this daily examen, just a minute or two, each morning, each evening, can be a powerful way of assuring fidelity to the Lord in our lives, no matter how old or young we are, no matter what our life situation is. So let us stand.